everyone, I'm Puan Liyana and my pupils call me Teacher Liyana. How are you today? I hope all of you are doing fine. Are you excited for our second lesson? Let's begin. Year 5 Starter Unit Lesson 2. Firstly, today we are going to talk about hobbies and interests. Next, we are going to discuss some key phrases to talk about hobbies and interests. Then, we are going to do some practice together. And finally, you need to complete the task provided. Ready? Let's go! Activity 1. Talk about hobbies and interests. Do you still remember the vocabulary that we learned in lesson 1? Let's refresh our memory together. So, these are the words that we learned in lesson 1. You may repeat after me. Video games, video games. Cycling, cycling. Sport, sport. Skateboarding, skateboarding. Photography, photography. Shopping, shopping. Watching TV, watching TV. Meeting friends, meeting friends. Chatting online, chatting online. Reading, reading. Music, music. Art, art. So these are the words that we can use to talk about hobbies and interests. Now, let's move to activity 2. We are going to look into key phrases to talk about hobbies and interests. We have positive one and also the negative one. What are they? Let's look one by one together, shall we? So positive one means if you like to do something, how are you going to tell others? So you may use these examples to tell others what you like to do. For example, the first one. I'm interested in. I'm interested in. I'm into. I'm into. I like. I like. I'm good at. I'm good at. My favorite is. My favorite is. My favorite are. My favorite are. So these are key phrases that you can use to tell others if you're interested in doing something. Okay, so let's see some examples. If you are interested in playing video games, how would you say to others? You might want to say, I'm into video games. You may repeat after me. I'm into video games. If you like shopping, how are you going to tell others? You might say, I like shopping. I like shopping. Next one. If you are interested in cycling, how are you going to tell others? Repeat after me. I'm good at cycling. I'm good at cycling. How about film? You must have favorite film, right? So you might want to say, my favorite film is Spider-Man Far From Home. Next example, photography. If you are interested or you like photography, how are you going to tell others? You might say, I'm interested in photography. So now we move to the negative one. It means that if you don't like to do something, how are you going to say to others? You might want to say, I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in. I'm not into. I'm not into. I don't like. I don't like. I'm not good at. I'm not good at. So these are the key phrases you can use to tell others if you don't like to do something. Let's check some example, shall we? For example, skateboarding. If you are not interested in skateboarding, how are you going to tell others? You might say, I'm not interested in skateboarding. How about cooking? You might say, I'm not into cooking. Next example, cycling. You might want to say, I'm not good at cycling. Chatting online. You might say, I don't like chatting online. Now, let us move to the next activity. Activity 3. Let's practice together. Remember your friends, Kate and Jack? So let's see what they are interested in and not interested in. Shall we? Please repeat after me. I'm into sport and my favorite sport is basketball. I'm not interested in shopping. Now you try. Now let's see what Jack likes and dislikes. I'm interested in video games and my favorite is football games. I'm not into sport. Now you try. Let's move to the next example. Emma. How about Emma? Let's see what she's interested in and not interested. I like reading and my favorite book is Goosebumps. I'm not good at art. Now you try. We have come to the end of our lesson. I hope you'll be able to use the key phrases discussed to talk about your hobbies and interests. Now, the last task you need to do is complete page 4 in your module provided to you. That's all for today's lesson. See you next time. Bye.